Glorious day to you, my friends. Welcome to Shine, Stargate Heart, Illuminate Your Natural Essence. It is day number 51, where we are exploring our heart centers. And we're chanting Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times using the Mala of Joy, where we're breaking up the 108 seeds into 9 groups of 12, where each of the 9 groups represents one of our chakras in our Merkaba, our ascension vehicle, or light body. Where at the bottom of our Merkaba, there is Vasundhara, the Earth Star Chakra, then Muladhara, the Root Chakra, Svadhisthana, the Sacral Chakra, Manipura, the Solar Plexus Chakra, Anahata, the Heart Center, Nyareka Chukuru, Vishuddha, the Throat Chakra, Anya or Agnya, the Third Eye Chakra, Sahasrara, the crown chakra, and at the top of our Merkaba, Niryokotora Sahayata, is Vyapini, the soul star chakra, Nihakotoria Shukohoroto. It is raining, and I'm in a shelter here, and during the first round of chanting, Niryachakatakuruhukotora Shayatata, it has flooded here in the shelter. There's at least an inch and a half of water here. Let us see. And we are subtly, day 51, we are subtly working with the heart center, Anahata. We are still on, the Mala of Joy is modeled after Samavriti Pranayama, the box breath, where we breathe in for the 4 count, we hold our breath with a full set of lungs for a count of 4, we breathe out for a count of 4, and then we hold our breath with no air in our lungs for a count of 4. We're still on the in-breath phase. We are inviting, we're breathing in the energies into Anahata. We are breathing the energies of our heart center, becoming more familiar with it. I'm sorry, there's a mother and daughter and a dog over there just jumping in the puddles, enjoying the day. They're throwing the ball, they're just not letting the rain bother them at all. Yes, Anahata is all about unconditional love, our true authentic self. It is the seat of our consciousness, the seat of our soul or Atman, our true authentic self. And subtly during the 108 days of Shine, we are listening to our heart center. We're chanting, we're breathing, we're meditating, and we're listening. We're being with our heart center. There's no homework to do. There's nothing to remember. There are no courses to take. Being your true authentic self is the most natural thing for you to do. Instead of all these ideas of what everybody else says who we are, who have told us who we are. I'm not saying to not pay attention to the interactions of society or the norms of society. Simply listening to your heart center. I can't tell you. See, that's the whole point of this whole series, is for you to experience your own heart center, your own inner guidance system. Because the more we do that, the more we are aligned with our true authentic self. The more aligned. We don't even have to say that we're aligned with joy. Abraham Hicks talks about being aligned with joy because that is our true authentic self. That is our Brahma Vihara, our divine abode in our heart center. It is our loving kindness, it's our joy, it's our compassion, and our harmony with everything. When we are aligned with joy, when we are aligned with love, we are in the state of love. We are in love. Then everything is so much easier. Because we're creating as we prefer, as our inner being prefers. When we were working on Manipura, our solar plexus chakra, they talked a lot about Sankalpa. It is our vow, our devotion to our higher truth, our inner truth. See, the higher truth, the idea of it being higher, a little bird coming to visit, just the term higher creates an idea of separation. Inner, it just means let us not listen to the outer and listen to the inner. It's easy for most people, but it is really easy for you. We all have the monkey mind. We all have these ideas of our mind going a million miles an hour. That's why we're chanting. We're pulling out all the stops. We're chanting, we're using light language, we're breathing, we're counting, and we're relaxing. And we're being easy on ourselves. When those thoughts come in, we simply return our awareness back to the chant. If we miss a count, if we hiccup, if we yawn, if we swallow, if we need a drink of water, I have made mistakes in every video so far. So be easy on yourselves while you're doing it. The punishing ourselves is counterproductive by letting it go and just, I'm just going to pick up with the next chant. I'm not missing anything. No tokoryataka. Om, mani, padme, hum. And if you miss the timing, be easy on yourself, okay? Just get the next one, or don't get the next one. Just keep saying Om Mani Padme Hum on your own count, whatever it is. Don't listen to my rules or the 8 count or whatever it is that you're judging yourself against. You'll benefit even if you just lie there and listen to the light language and listen to the chanting. Ellison Park here is lower than the surrounding terrain. Let's put it that way. And with plenty of rain, Arundequoit Creek right over there. Sooner or later, all the rain from all the hills are going to roll into Arundequoit Creek, and then it's going to flood Ellison Park, depending on how much it is. And luckily, I have my water shoes with me. But as with our heart center, some days are good days, and some days it's raining, and some days it's flooding. And down in Florida, some days it's hurricane day. With Muladhara, we learned that we don't have to have a fear-based life, that we can have a firm foundation in gratitude and joy. And in Svadhisthana, our sacral chakra, we learned that we don't have to allow our emotions to control us, that we can go with the flow of our emotions, that it's okay to have a rainy day. It's okay to have a flooding day. It's okay to have a hurricane day. And this morning's blessing of the day is you are worthy. No matter how bad of a day you're having. That's what our inner being is trying to tell us, is that you are awesome, you are amazing, regardless of what our mind is telling us, regardless of what everybody else or anyone else is telling us. Let's take a listen. With that, let's take a listen. So I invite you to relax, sit down, lie down, close your eyes, and focus your awareness on your breath. 1111. Maybe slowly deepen your breath. And feel how it feels to breathe in. And feel how it feels to breathe out. To the soothing sounds of the raindrops. As you feel how it feels to fill your lungs. As you feel how it feels to release the air from your lungs. A few more breaths on your own. Now let us turn our awareness to our heart centers. For in our heart centers is the home of our holy fire. And our holy fire is the source of our bright light. And every breath that we take with intention fans the flames of our holy fire and brightens our already bright light. As we invite and allow the holy fire to flow in, through, and around us, in every way, and everywhere, and every when. Creating a safe place for us to chant, to breathe, to meditate, and to be with our own energy. And we ask the Holy Fire to only allow in that which is for our highest good. And the highest good of all. And I invite you to start the divine flow if you have not done so already. Let us take the energy in our heart centers and purify all of the chakras. Moving the energy up through the chakras, through Vishuddha, Anya, Sahasrara, Vyapini, moving it up through the realms of reality, into the highest source of consciousness, where there is no ego, where it always respects free will, and where it is unlimited in power. And bringing back more pure holy fire. Nihukotor Hashakananiara. Down through the realms. Nihukotor Hashkatiratata. Through Vyapini, Sahasrara, Anya, Vishuddha, and back into Anahata, our heart center. Nihukotor Hokananatiarahakataha. Thoroughly mixing this energy. And let us move it down through the chakras, grounding the energy effectively. Down through Manipura, Svadhisthana, Muladhara, Vasundhara, growing roots down into Mother Earth. Growing the roots down into Gaia, wrapping the roots around the heart of Gaia, giving her a great big hug, and bringing back her grounded love, up through the root system, through Vasundhara, Muladhara, Svadhisthana, Manipura, and back into Anahata, our heart center. Thoroughly mixing this energy. And now let us turn it over to our inner being, to continue this divine flow without any conscious thought. Ishkonoronoto korashahiata arihekonoro utakara ashaya hutoro ukanata ariatakanahatara ishkanahatatara. And on the exhale with intention, let us push this energy out of our heart center, niokotarihatakara, out through all of our chakras, nohukuriatakarisha, out of our physical bodies, nohuha arshahekotora, out of our energetic field, nihukotor hushkanati arahata, and into every aspect of our awareness, nohukotor hukanati arihakata harahata. In every way, and everywhere, and everywhen, nihukotor hukanata arihatokotokorahata. And let us create in our mind's eye, Neoroka Atar Arskanahata Tirihata, a chest of our creation, Nihukuturu Hakanata Artiarihataha. And let us put in this chest, Nohukuturu Hushkatiyarata, all of our anger, all of our worry, Neoroka Shehata, all of our fear, all of our doubts. Everything on our to-do list, konoto urihita, and our shopping list, nahakiryoto. Everything that we're going to do the rest of the day, tomorrow, anytime in the future, anything, and in anything that has happened earlier in the day, or any time in the past, nihakatari hatokuru shugotuko. Let us also put in all of our guilt, all of our shame, all of our grief, nihakotor hushkanati arahatatarihato. And let us allow our inner being to also put in nihakotor shakatakaryatata. What it feels no longer serves, nihakotor hashkatiarihata. And also what might distract or take time away from the chanting, our breath, the meditation, and our time with our energy. Nihukotoru hakanata atira arahasaya aturo uchanahatokoraha. And let us close the lid on this chest, nihokotokorahata, and let's set it aside. Nihakashara akanata orohokatari hesokoto. It will be there for you at the end of meditation. Neokotor Hushana Tariarata. if you so desire. Nehukotoro ukana atahatir yarta hanataha. We will start off with one Aum, the primordial sound of the universe, Neokotokori Hirshikoto. We will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 108 times using the Mala of Joy. We will do this on the 8 count. I will keep count. I will let us know when we move up through the chakras. And when we're on the last one, Neokotokori Shakatokoriyata. And we will close out with one Aum, Kukunoto, Uro Hakatare Eshiata, Askono, Uro Hakatur Hata. And a breath in for Aum. Aum. Starting off with Vasundhara. And a breath in to chant. Otur unata atiri hanakare otur hokota hanata atahanatiraha. Kotur ushana hasita. Padme hum. Kotur uhuta anahakatita. Arhe kotoroho. Uturu unaha atira ayayaturu hota. Kanata atihirayataha. Korohoko toroha. Arakanaha sayata. Aturu ukunor ukahaya. Atahatar harshana atira hatitaha. Hoturu ukunahata. Atwarahake arshaha. Akanahoroto otoroha. Itoro na atakahaya Padme hum. Aturu hushana hatat ihe. Arukashaya. Arakuhonoto hata. Mani. Aturu uhuna hatit arha. Aturu ukunahorta hayataha. Ukunahodoro haka. Atuhurata atarhitoro. Uturu ukunahatira hata. Arwahakatara hashaya. Roto urushana hatura. Aturu utanahatira hata. Konohaturu kuto. Arwahakara shaya kuto. Itoro okonoro o katahara tahaya. Nataharhatita. Atuhuru atarhati. Oturu uchana hatati arha. Kuchohanata. Kotoro hukata. Moving up to Muladhara.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Koturu hutana hatar hatita hata. Haturu hutoro hata
Mani Padme Hum.
Haturu honoto urhati. Ati arahakahi atahanahata.
Om Mani Padme
Aturu uchahanati arahataha. Aturu hokotoraha. Aratahi kataramaha.
Mani Padme
Aturu kunohoto otaravahayata. Atuhuro shahya.
Om Mani
Arwakatatita aranaha.
Padme Hum.
Aturu ukunohrata. Atahiyata. Aturu ayakahanata.
Mani Padme
Aratuhu shoyoto. Arwahake iyata. Aturu ukunoro shahaya
Mani
atara.
Padme
Arshahita.
Hum.
Aturu ukunohorota. Aturu anahasaya.
Mani
Ashuhodoro haka.
Padme Hum.
Atuhuru hukanahasira. Aturu utanahata arhe.
Om
Ashaharahake.
Mani Padme Hum.
Atuhurota nahatura. Atura aya akanahasa.
Om
Atuhura
Mani
ukanahasura.
Padme
Ushahaya
Hum.
atura. Shayanahatata arhito. Uturu ukanahatura.
Om Mani
Atuhura
Padme
hayaka.
Hum.
Atukurnoto urhukataha. Achira ha
Om
taatahana hatira.
Mani Padme
Arohokotoro
Hum.
unaha. Moving up to Svadhisthana. Uturu
Om Mani
utanahatata.
Padme
Aihekaturu
Hum.
hutana atita. Ahiata atahana hatitaha. Ashahena.
Om Mani Padme
Haturu
Hum.
utanahataraha. Shaihukuturuhu. Arekanahatiraha. Aturu
Om Mani
ukanahatiraha.
Padme Hum.
Aturu ushanahatataha. Korihatarahana.
Om
Atohurota urtana.
Mani Padme Hum.
Aturu unohotodaha. Shayakanahatita.
Om
Arahukuturuhunaha.
Mani Padme
Aturu
Hum.
utanahatiraha. Atahana atati. Shoyokunohrata.
Om Mani
Artakanahatiriaraha.
Padme Hum.
Aturu ukunoro otaha. Ataharihita arihe.
Om
arihiso.
Mani Padme
Yohokoto
Hum.
roto. Purushanahe aka. Haturu ushanahatata.
Om
Kanahasa ayata.
Mani Padme Hum.
Atuhurota atanahata. Aturu hushana atahira. Artuno
Om
otuhura
Mani
ushana.
Padme Hum.
Aturu hukanahatiraha. Hatura hakana asi.
Om
Karawahashiko
Mani
otoro.
Padme Hum.
Konoto urhanata atita. Kanahatita arahita. Atuhur
Om
sho
Mani Padme Hum.
Kataharihita ana. Arohukochoro hukota. Atira
Om
anhati.
Mani
Arahaka echa.
Padme Hum.
Moving up to Manipura. Uturu
Om Mani
ukanahatitaha.
Padme
Athanalita.
Hum.
Atuhurota atarwa. Aturu ushanahatita.
Om Mani
Kanahatiraha.
Padme Hum.
Atuhurota arshanahati. Aturu uchanahatiraha.
Om
Uruhataraha.
Mani Padme
Arahukunoto
Hum.
urho. Aturu ukunata. Ati itiarahatitaha.
Om
Aturu
Mani
unahatita.
Padme Hum.
Konohurota arshihikutu. Arwahaihi shaya aturu.
Om
Kanata
Mani
ataha.
Padme
Ataharisho.
Hum.
Uruhokate ira. Aturu unohotoraha. Shaihagaraha.
Om Mani
Arohokonoro.
Padme Hum.
Kashihiko urhanata atela. Aturu hushana atita.
Om
Urhotana.
Mani Padme Hum.
Arwahashiyako otoro. Aturu hukunoto utaharihata.
Om
Arhashake eso.
Mani Padme Hum.
Arwahashoyo utara. Arhikata. Arwahashikoho.
Om Mani
Aturu
Padme
utanahateti.
Hum.
Kaihekatoro. Atahareta atana. Aturu husha.
Om Mani
Atihikanaha.
Padme Hum.
Konohoroto urho. Shaheka anahasira. Aturu
Om
uchuruhuka.
Mani Padme Hum.
Akanahatita athana. Uturu ukana atihita atiarhakaya.
Om Mani
Anohushoyo
Padme
utunaha.
Hum.
Moving up to Anahata.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Atora ashayaka. Atora anatayara akayata.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Atora anatayara ayata. Atora ashanata
Om
aryata.
Mani Padme Hum.
Atora ayaka anata.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Atanata Aryata Ata Atora
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Atura Okanata Aryaka
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Agwarata Arsha Atwaryaka Naryara
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Otanaryata
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Atura Okanateara Atwarsha
Om
Ayakanatiara
Mani Padme
Atora
Hum.
Ashaya Kotora Atanata Ajiara Akayata
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Kono Rata Aryata
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Kona Atara Ashaya
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Moving up to Vishuddha.
Om
Hutur
Mani
Hushanatu
Padme
Hatira
Hum.
Alta Arohatono Urhakanata Artera Arshakahe
Om Mani
Manahase
Padme Hum.
Haturu Hushana Haturu Hakahe Narahakataraha
Om
Urhashiarahana
Mani Padme
Atuhuru
Hum.
Unahokoto Arahatitaha Arwahakashira
Om
Arawakachuro
Mani
Hukanahaya
Padme Hum.
Aturo Ukanahatura Hayata
Om
Konahatarahasha
Mani Padme Hum.
Konohoturu Hukatarihiso Aruhusha Utanahura Hayata
Om Mani
Kanahaterahata
Padme Hum.
Urhakatara Hasana Aturu Hushana Atura Akahaya
Om Mani Padme
Kanata
Hum.
Arhikaturu Unahate Ita Arwahashioko Uturu Hukana
Om
Arhakaya
Mani
Aruhu
Padme Hum.
Konahata Arhate Arakoshoro Nohoto
Om
Aruhasha
Mani
Aturu
Padme
Nahatata
Hum.
Arhatahak Akuacharahana Achuhorota Arahanata
Om Mani
Atuhuro
Padme
Ushanahatur
Hum.
Haka Ataharahatana Ero Arawahashia
Om
Kuranaha
Mani
Aturu
Padme
Ushana
Hum.
Itohorota Konahotora Hatarahai
Om
Achuhuro
Mani
Unahatoda
Padme
Anaha.
Hum.
Moving up to Anya. Oturu
Om
Hunata
Mani
Atita
Padme
Hanaha.
Hum.
Oturu Anaha Katira. Konohotora Hana.
Om
Anahakaya
Mani
Shahatara.
Padme Hum.
Haturu Unahatara Hakai. Arawahachira Hatanaha.
Om Mani
Oturu Hukuturu
Padme
Hanata.
Hum.
Uturu Hunata Arhakearha. Kushahanateti.
Om Mani
Karwahashira
Padme Hum.
Hasanaturo. Aruhukotoro Utanahatara Hakayata.
Om
Konoto
Mani
Utahata.
Padme Hum.
Arhateri Hata. Urahukanoro Utanahata Reheka. Arawahaka.
Om Mani
Aruhukotoro Hashaya.
Padme Hum.
Aturu Hukanoro Utahara. Atahata Atari Hekotoro
Om
Hota.
Mani Padme Hum.
Atanata Arhatarihi. Arwaka Anahata. Arahokotoro Hakasha.
Om Mani
Anahasa
Padme
Charihika
Hum.
Tarhakatoro Hokotorha. Anahakayacha.
Om Mani
Anahakatarha.
Padme Hum.
Atuhuru Utanahatata Arha. Atakarihita
Om
arasha.
Mani
Arakanahatoro hukana.
Padme Hum.
Arahushono uruhukototaha. Arwahakayata.
Om Mani
Aranohorta.
Padme Hum.
Ataharwucha. Atanahariarata. Konohorta.
Om Mani
Arahia.
Padme Hum.
Anaha. Moving up to Sahasrara.
Om
Turuhushana
Mani
hatita.
Padme Hum.
Arahakanati. Arihahea. Aratahana.
Om
Aturu
Mani
hunoto.
Padme Hum.
Artakanaheta. Arkonohoro. Arishihea.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Hatira anahasarahaya. Korahoshana. Atahareta.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Arhotoro uknahrota. Artahayata.
Om Mani
Korahonoto urhana.
Padme Hum.
Arhushonoto utonohota. Arhanata.
Om Mani Padme
Artipiherahana.
Hum.
Arhukunoro utanahati araha.
Om Mani
Kanahatiraha.
Padme Hum.
Arhukoshaya. Arhukona ati arhata.
Om
Arwahashaya
Mani
kohan.
Padme Hum.
Atanahatitaha. Aturu hushanahatura.
Om
Arhayata.
Mani Padme Hum.
Arhukunoro hokoto. Arhushana ti arhatita hata.
Om
Arvachaya.
Mani Padme
Aturu
Hum.
hunoto urhanahata. Kanahasaya. Arhoshoyo hota.
Om Mani
Aturu
Padme
huna
Hum.
atarya kahanata ana. Arhokotoro hana. Aturu hushana.
Om Mani
Anahia.
Padme
Anaha.
Hum.
Moving up to Yapini.
Om
Hoturu
Mani
anahatita
Padme
arhana
Hum.
tarahetor. Kanahatiraha. Anahakeraha.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Haturu unohoturu hatati araha. Anahakeraha.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Hoturu hokoturu hanatira. Anahatari.
Om
Ataharusho.
Mani Padme Hum.
Arwaheta arhana. Hoturu
Om
unaha.
Mani Padme Hum.
Shohonotoro hokata. Kanahatarahata.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Anahotoro hutotaraheta. Arashahea.
Om
Hotoro
Mani
hushana
Padme
hatatiraha.
Hum.
Anahakayataraha.
Om Mani
Konohorataha.
Padme Hum.
Anata arahitoro hukotoraha.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Hotoro hunahata arihitaha. Anahakayata.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Otohorota atita hariha. Anahatara akahe.
Om Mani Padme
Aturu
Hum.
hunoto orhana. Last one.
Om Mani
Komodo
Padme
ora
Hum.
anahata. Stay here for as long as you like. Maybe even pause the video. No kutori hotoko. And experience the energy. Neko rahanati arahakaya. When you are ready, Sokotor Hunotor Hakaya Rahata. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Maybe invite in some gentle movements. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. Neokotor Hayakanoriata. And when you are ready, Neoryochokor Hakatari Hata. Slowly open your eyes and welcome in the new now. Hutur Hashaya Katara Hasananadiarata. So we had a little extra time there, Neorocha Urhokonorio, to enjoy the sound of the rain, Neorocha Katagyarata. I got Fijokunariarata. I got a little lightheaded, Neorocha Katariata. So I then dove into Samavriti Pranayama to slow down my breath, to retain more carbon dioxide in my body, because I sensed that I had too much oxygen in my system. When I do that when I'm running, I exhale more counts than my in-breath. So I increase my in-breath or decrease my in-breath count to like 3, and then I increase my out-breath count to 5 or something like that. And so with the Samavriti, I started out with 4, 4, 4, 4, then I moved up to 6, 6, 6, 6, then 8, 8, 8, 8, and then I eventually calmed myself way down and went to 12, 12, 12, 12, Neorota Kashaya Tokurita. And it felt good. Neorosha Hekuturo Shakata. One thing they told me during Nearacha Atakur Hatkataria Tata, let's see if I can get it into my conscious mind, Neorocha Kutura Hatataria Tata, is that when I/they say Neorocha Kushkira Toto, that every breath we take with intention fans the flames of our holy fire and increases our already bright light. While it does fan the flames of our holy fire, nothing can dim our light. We, our mind, can only perceive that our light is not bright. That is the correction that I would like to say. Let's see if I can reinforce it in my mind so that when I'm channeling during, that they can pick up on that and say that. We sense when we breathe with intention. I get what they were saying before, is that their whole point is that intention is important. Intention is important with our light and shining our light. Intention is important with our perception of our light. Our intention is important with how inspired we are, and how we feel like we are connected to spirit. Where our sense of our connection to spirit happens when we let go, where we let go of the mind, where we let go of the thought, where we dive into the breath, and at advanced stages, where we let go of the breath, where we just let go. We surrender to whatever it is. We surrender to the universe. Then we're experiencing spirit. We're experiencing our true authentic selves. And it just seems to be more bright, and it seems to be more fiery, and it seems to be more awesome. Because we're more fully experiencing it. It is consuming more of our awareness. But the truth is, nothing can dim your light, nothing can dim our light. Nothing. But intention is important. Maybe after a few more meditations, I'll have a more eloquent way to say it. But I like how they say, with intention, push this energy out of our heart center, out of our chakras, out of our physicality, out of our energetic field, into every aspect of our awareness. That it's reinforcing in our mind what our inner being already believes, that in Lakesh I am another you, Om So Hum, that I am that if the holy fire exists in me, it exists in everything that I see and everything that I don't see. And if I believe that the holy fire exists, that God exists, or the source of the universe exists, that existence exists, if I believe in that, therefore I exist. Therefore I am just as awesome as that. It works both ways. If we are full of ourselves, then everything else is just as awesome. If we're needing a boost in ourselves, God made everything. And God only made one thing. The light, the holy fire, unconditional love. It's all the same thing. And it is only our perception, our filter, our glasses, that allows us to, in our free will, and our free will and our belief systems allows us to see everything as not divine, to see everything as contrast, as different. In the heavenly realms, the highest source of consciousness that always respects free will is respecting our free will to have that viewpoint. They still believe in us, and our inner being still believes in us and our conscious mind and our belief systems, no matter how complex they are. And if we just listen to our inner being, it'll let us know how simple this life is and can be, and how it can be filled with love unconditionally, how it can be filled with joy unconditionally. And when we start living our joy, and we start living without fear, and we start living this unlimited life, that's when we're unstoppable. We are the unstoppable force and the immovable object. That we are all the awesomeness. And that's when our superpowers manifest. Then they show themselves. And we start to believe in our superpowers. Which is just another set of words for our true authentic self. So, I thank you, my friends, for sharing in my highest bliss. Shine on, rain or shine, and make it a great day. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else?